o.s.Earth has been upgrading the world game to enhance gameplay and lessons learned. We call it the global simulation. So how does it work? Well, first, all players are randomly divided into 20 teams. Some represent regional governments, some represent corporations, and others represent non-governmental organizations, or NGOs. Our global simulation also has a media station and a global development board. The name of the game? Trade, negotiations, and problem solving. The governments start off the game with differing amounts of wealth and resources, just like in the real world. Some regions are wealthy and some are less fortunate. Wealth, of course, is not just about money. Wealth is also health, happiness, shelter, food, education, infrastructure, natural resources, and other intangibles. The regional governments have one primary responsibility: to advance the infrastructure of the region by investing in 5 areas: human rights, education, health, environment, and technology. So how exactly does a government or a leader advance the well-being of its region? Success will depend on the relationships they build with corporations and NGOs to negotiate the right price when buying solutions to solve their human rights, education, health, environment, and technology problems. In the game, these solutions come in the form of cards. Money or currency, on the other hand, comes in the form of poker chips. And infrastructural wealth comes in the form of folders. They represent how good life is for the people in it. The media team then reports live on the events that are happening, like new programs, partnerships, scandals, and other announcements that keep the players current on the world dynamics they have created. These reports help all the teams to see how they've been performing in the game so far, whether their strategies are working or not, or any new tactics they want to test out. Finally, the Global Foundation Board has a role in reducing global poverty, delivering aid to developing regions, facilitating trades, promoting security, protecting cultural artifacts, and brokering international emergencies. All teams have one common goal: to make their world a better place. But again, just like in the real world, it's a long journey fraught with tension. In the game, all teams have to spend several hours of intense trading, negotiating, and creative problem solving. There are 3 rounds of play in which the teams need to figure out how to get what they need and want, and the best way to do so. An important note: the results of the game are 100% dictated by the behavior and decisions made by the participants. At the end of the game, the facilitator leads a reflection session that includes final scoring and discussion on the decisions that brought participants to the final endpoint. The goal is for the player to understand the real-world meaning behind all their actions and decisions. In the end, players understand that every decision has a consequence. The post-game experience begins when the participants return to their daily lives and weigh how their decisions affect others directly or indirectly.